W.E.B. Du Bois was born in 1868 in Great Barrington in the Berkshires, and I should say it's 2 p.m. on Saturday, and the result of the presidential election has just been announced, hence the honking. Anyway, Du Bois was born just a few years after classes started at MIT. He was one of the founders of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, the NAACP, and the first African American to receive a PhD from Harvard in 1895. And he spent 3 years in a house in Cambridge, close to Harvard Square, on Flag Street. So let's go there. I'm guessing Biden won. Well, at least Cambridge seems to be coming together. Number 20 Flag Street. I guess I've never walked down the street before. It's a tiny little side street. Oh, and here we are. W.E.B. Du Bois, author, lecturer, and civil rights leader. Born and raised in Great Barrington, Massachusetts, largely educated in Cambridge. Great Barrington has been in the news recently in these COVID times. It lent its name to the Great Barrington Declaration. In 1961, Du Bois moved to Accra, Ghana, and he died there on August the 27th, 1963, at the age of 95. Received a state funeral. We're talking about gender as well as race this week, and I can bring women into this little historical tour of Cambridge if we walk back in the direction of my house. Hard to believe that it snowed in Cambridge last week. We're heading towards what used to be called the Agassiz School. Louis Agassiz founded the Harvard Museum of Comparative Zoology. Agassiz has a somewhat spotty reputation because he defended polygenism, the view that human races have different origins. And we're in an area of Cambridge called Agassiz, in fact. He certainly left his mark on the city. Maria Baldwin taught at the Agassiz School, becoming its master in 1916, and it's now called the Maria L. Baldwin School. Everything is connected to everything else. This asynchronous class, COVID, the Great Barrington Declaration, Great Barrington, W.E.B. Du Bois. And let me read you something from the school website. Maria Baldwin's home on Prospect Street was headquarters for various literary activities. There for years she held a weekly reading class for Negro students attending Harvard University, which counted among its regulars W.E.B. Du Bois. Du Bois remembered her reverently and honoured her as Man of the Month in the NAACP journal The Crisis in 1917, writing of her, "The Agassiz School, composed of kindergartners in 8 grades, is one of the best in the city and is attended by children of Harvard professors and many of the old Cambridge families. The teachers under Miss Baldwin, numbering 12, and the 410 children, are all white. Miss Baldwin thus, without a doubt, occupies the most distinguished position achieved by a person of Negro descent in the teaching world of America, outside cities where there are segregated schools."